Hi there, guys, and welcome to the Chronicles of Gamers, episode 85. This is a podcast where we love to expand our love-hate relationship with video games. And I am, of course, your host with the most, the greatest, the amazing, the fantastic Efocutioner. You know what's crazy is I still have not played this game, and I still love this fucking genre.
I was just talking about this game this week actually, on Monday.
I should definitely play Far Cry 3, or just Far Cry. What was this game called? Far Cry? Blood Dragon. I need to play Blood. I gotta play this game, yo. This is all right, but we're gonna switch it over though. We're gonna switch it over to Gamer Composer, who's back from E3. Me swag, tastic, and who brought a ground to the scene. Oh yeah.
Got ground and scene back. Everybody playing like, what's that? We got the tips and the bits, and you know we got the chits, so you know we're back.
Hey!
Man, it's been exhausting, but we're here.
Episode 85.
We're live.
We're not really live, unless
we're alive.
Okay, we're live from your house on YouTube, I guess, or SoundCloud,
or
alive. iTunes.
Well,
alive. iTunes is dead. Stitcher.
iTunes, rest in peace. A moment of silence.
Yo, you're right. A moment. Can we give a moment of silence for iTunes? Okay, moment.
You may now continue the funeral service.
All right, but yo, episode 85, E3. E3. Yo, that was the longest.
Sorry, you had to win.
Yeah, E3. Because let's be honest with this, man. I don't think that many people won during E3, but should we just what should we get into first, man? Should we go into your experience into E3, or should we just go into what games we learned we're not really on the show floor or on the show floor?
Oh yeah, let's knock that out of the way in the meantime.
All right,
so I gotta find that book. Yeah. Oh god.
Let me see, because
I'm pretty sure it's there it is. Okay. All right. Good old faithful.
Good old faithful.
All right. So, shall we tally up together?
I guess. I mean, I pretty much won, so it doesn't even really matter.
Sure. Okay.
Look, was a ground that was on the show floor, right?
No, it wasn't.
Damn. Okay, I lost. It's already that's one.
All right, so I'm just gonna put checks by what I did see there.
Was Star Wars there?
Yes.
Shit, I was wrong.
Next.
Let's see.
Countries, let's see that.
Was there a game? Was what the fuck was it? Was Fortnite there?
Yeah, Fortnite was hella there.
Oh my gosh, that's bad. I'm already looking bad.
I didn't see anything else over here.
Did we see any Anthem? Was Anthem there?
Anthem was not there.
Ah, I told you why. That's a point for me. Anthem was a why?
That I know of.
Oh dear gosh, let me double check. All right, so Anthem wasn't there. That was a why. CD was Cyberpunk there?
Yeah, Cyberpunk was hella there.
Oh my gosh! All right, I just lost another point. I heard Final Fantasy VII Remake was there, which I was very surprised by. So I
mean, you know, it was there because I was there in it.
Yo, I need this. I got to hit myself with this. I did not expect the 7 remake to be there. Let's see. What else? Was Dying Light 2 there?
That's hard to say. I didn't see it there.
Okay.
But here's the deal. A lot of things were behind the closed doors, so if you didn't hear about it, what we should do is just see like if people played it, because that's usually what the journalists will know. If they played it there, it was technically there.
Yeah, but most journalists didn't even play most of the indie games that we put down on this list either. Like they mostly just went to the big
I saw
stuff.
most of those.
Okay.
Most of those weren't there.
Oh, well. I feel like I lost because Ground wasn't there. Star Wars was there. Cyberpunk was there. I didn't expect that. Final Fantasy VII was there. Really disappointed. Watch Dogs. I didn't think was Watch Dogs Legions there. It's playable.
Watch Dogs Legions.
Because I also wrote that down.
Yes, they were there.
Oh my gosh, bro! I'm losing. I said that. I'm like, bro. I was like, yo, they definitely aren't gonna put a Watch Dogs game there.
So how many you got that were there? I only got 4.
I'm looking at this guy's list, and I feel like I only have 3 so far. Because everything else that I said wasn't there was there.
Yep. Everything that I said wasn't there, except for 4 games.
I got 3 so far.
Is For Honor there? Can't remember.
Yeah, was For Honor 2 there? that would be my 4th right there. That would be my 4th. If For Honor 2 was there. But I'm looking and I don't see anything. Crossfire. Oh, that's another soundbite we're going to get. Yeah, we got to get that Crossfire. Crossfire. For those that don't know, there was a board game called Crossfire, and you play it against another person, and you guys had to.
Back.
Yeah, it came back. You got to play on these hoverboards, right? And whoever lets them score, like if you let the opponent score on your goal, you actually fell in a pit of fire. That's how the game was played, and you had to be on hoverboards. People died in Crossfire.
All right,
True story.
I assume Beast Simulator was there. I just didn't see it. That was there. Darksiders.
Was Darksiders there?
I'm gonna find out.
Yo, please let that be, because so far, okay, so it looks like For Honor. It looks like it wasn't.
Darksiders was there.
Damn, man, let me get a point. I'm so close to tying right now. Okay, let me check out For Honor. So we put For Honor 2, and it supposedly it was not a typo. It was just For Honor 1. So damn, I don't even think we're definitely wrong. I can't even get that. Wow, holy crud! I thought they were fucking kidding.
Nope.
I can't find nothing. I think that's it. That's because most of these indie games, I can't really double check. Yeah, I can't really double check. I think that's it. That's all I got. It's 3. Fuck. I'm done. I can't do nothing. If I had put if I didn't change that to 2, and if I left For Honor as is and not think it was a typo, I would have gotten a point. Actually, no, I wouldn't have, because For Honor was there. Wait, no, I deserve a point. For Honor 2 wasn't there. Give me my point. That's a point. Yo, I get a point. Yeah. But then
I was gonna say, yeah.
Did you write that down too?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck.
I knew. Let's see. I'm seeing what else is there.
I can't do shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Gamer Composer won.
All right, let's tally up.
I only got 3, fucker. How many times you want me to tally the shit up? Fuck.
All right.
Damn, you won. Fuck. Shit. don't get no fuck. Damn.
Let me get some fucking victory music. Easier than killing wombats back home.
This is.
What the hell?
That's what I say. Oh, shit. All right, man. Fuck you. You won. You ain't.
Don't be salty.
All right,
Don't be
man.
salty.
Oh, okay, whatever. What? Talk about your experience at E3.
All right, so
Ass.
hating like Penny Tierra over here.
Hey.
All right, so day one, right? Day one. I'll probably send some pictures so you can show these, like, to in the video and stuff like that. And so day one,
Whoops.
I was. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was there at 7:30. I went down and stayed at my uncle's place, so I got a free place to stay. And I went down. I drove down to LA at 4, like around 5 o'clock. No traffic. Just hit straight down to LA. Hit zero traffic.
Okay.
When I got my badge, 7:30. Walked up in the piece, like there was no one there. They let people in for industry too. So I was like, damn, this is crazy. So
That's how you walk.
I was in line for a long time, but I met a couple people, and they were pretty nice. But yeah, I was the first in line at E3 2019. Numero uno. I was so excited. And then after that, I went to play. I got my ticket for Final Fantasy VII Remake. That game is super polished. That game is, you're seeing a lot of people taking a long time, but a lot of people, you're not going to be doing a bunch of like the tedious stuff in a game. I can tell, like the voice acting is in there. There's a way to switch between different characters. You do Barrett. Tifa was not in the demo that I played. It was just Cloud and Barrett. But my God, like it plays well. It's smooth. It's got that ATB type of thing, which slows down the time. It's kind of weird for me, but Efocutioner is already familiar with this combat system. He's seasoned, so he's good.
Kingdom Hearts, people. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. So that was that, and the fucking watch. They have a Sephiroth and it's a Sephiroth watch and a Cloud watch, and I shit you not.
You ain't give me a Sephiroth watch?
Bro, they wasn't giving them away. I'm about to tell you why they weren't giving them away. Because the Cloud Strife chronograph watch, guess how much it is?
$50.
Try again.
$75.
$2,500 fucking dollars. $24.99.
What the hell?
Yeah. And they want you to pre-order that. That's the chronograph one, and the Sephiroth one, yeah, it's the same price. It looks good, but I don't even think an Invicta watch costs that much.
Bro, I'm trying to find a sound effect that matches how I feel. Give me a second while I try to find. Damn, I didn't put the other sound effect in. Wait, what? $2,500?
$25. An Invicta watch costs $100. See how much the Movado costs. Watch.
Okay. What are they called again?
This one's called. I'll pull the link up for you. It's called the Cloud Strife Chrono something. Let me find it here for you. Cloud Strife Chronograph. Let's see how much the Movado is. Okay, so the Movado watch is $700. Right? The Movado. Okay. Now let's look up a Citizen watch. We keep going up. Let's see how much this is.
Jesus! Hold on, folks. Hold on. I'm gonna switch cameras. Jesus.
A Citizen watch is $900. What the fuck? Are you thinking over there that you can charge $2,500 fucking dollars for a damn watch? Are you insane? I mean, does this shit fucking get you all the Final Fantasy games that you're gonna be producing for life?
Hold on.
Because guess what? That's some bullshit.
Yo,
That's some bullshit. I looked up 3 fucking expensive ass watches. I looked up Invicta, I looked up Movado, and I looked up Citizen. It didn't even fucking come out.
Yo, he's getting mad, folks. I'm so sorry. His audio was going off the charts. Yo,
I'm so sorry.
Yo, even my mixer was trying to catch that. Anyways, though, I guess I'll have to post that in the show notes. There's something wrong with the camera. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm sorry. I can't fucking believe it. Oh god. Okay, I'm done.
Wow. It can't even show it. Yo, the watch is so expensive that even our camera can't even do it. Our camera is literally going. Our camera's going. It's going like this right now. I can't even show it to you folks. For my audio people, I'm trying to do this on video where it's like I'm doing the screen capture. The screen capture captured everything else except for this.
I'm gonna tweet this today. I've decided. I've looked up 3 expensive watches, and I just can't wrap my mind around.
It can't get it, folks. I'm so sorry, yo.
I can't wrap my mind.
$2,500,
brother.
What does it do? What does this like? Yo, can I do limit break? Yo, can I do limit break? Yo, I feel like Square Enix is trying to Square Enix is just doing that to my wallet. It's just trying to knock the shit out though. It's trying to knock the shit out of fans' wallets and just be like, yo, Final Fantasy. Yo, in fact, I'm getting on my angry rant. What type of shit is that? $2,500 for some watch, bruh? And it doesn't even do nothing. Look, I'm looking at this shit. It's a prototype. Actual product may vary from the image. It's not even the actual final image, bruh. $2,500. This is a pre-order for a watch. That doesn't even look like that. Like, fam, what type of shit is that? What is this? Description. Yo, $2,500. I can't even process this. All it does is displays time, hand, date, calendar, chronograph function, handle. What the fuck is any vibration? Yo, what does that mean? Like, I can put on my nuts and I get a massage or something like that? I don't know what the fuck. Like, bro, for $2,500, I want to be able to do like limit breaks and shit, man. I want to do like Omni Slash on motherfuckers and shit. I want a buster blade with a buster sword with a buster everything. I want to bust people's asses for $2,500. What the fuck is this shit? Yo, even the fucking shit that they sell is not even worth that much. It's like, what? I'd rather spend like $2,500 and buy 10 of the fucking limited edition Final Fantasy shit than that fucking ass watch. Bro, what does this watch do? I'm reading this shit. They don't even tell me. 3D what? 3D cloudy wolfang fist emblem and shit? What the fuck is that? What is this shit? Yo, this gets a fucking Dore, man. This gets that too. I've never done a rant so long that I finished the song.
Bro.
What is this?
All the Final Fantasy games need to be shipped to your house in every fucking country, in every version, in every remake format. This shit better be able to get you into VIP access for E3 until E3 is no more. Okay? Because
man, if I have that watch
4 times the amount, 10 times the amount. That's 10 E3s extra that you get in for the rest of your for the remainder time that you go. This shit also better give you the remaining of the episodes that they're going to be putting out for Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, the episode 1 up to episode 3 disc 24 for all 24 and 2,500.
Let me look at Sephiroth. And this Sephiroth's a black fucking watch, bro. Are you fucking serious?
Clean. But that's clean. But it's still 2,500 fucking dollars.
I don't give a fuck. It does look clean. It actually looks kind of nice, man. Hold on, pause. I'm looking at the back.
Better looking
yo, Sephiroth looks better than the Cloud.
So I got pictures of this from because when you were in line, they had it out like when you were in line or whatever, and had a story behind there, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna track this shit.
All right, hold on.
They're like, so it exists. I will share the pictures so that you can show them. Okay. It exists. There is a physical form of this. I have the picture of it because I took it at E3. Yeah, so I took pictures of both.
Okay.
Because they had both there. So this is not like this is the picture online. It exists. I have it on the picture.
What the fuck is a chronograph? I gotta look up what a chronograph is.
So this shit better be able to give me the Chrono Trigger.
Bro, I'm looking at chronographs. Okay, the most expensive one I see is a Bavardi, Bagardi, blah 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 blah.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
I don't even see why you would pay $12,000 for this one. Wait, what the fuck is that?
It's my Japanese watch. Hi, dozo. Gozayo gozaimasu.
I don't understand. What the fuck is a chronograph? What does this do?
Chronograph, an instrument for recording time with great accuracy, aka a stopwatch. That's what it says on Google. If you put in chronograph, that's what I'm reading it. Hey Google, what's a chronograph?
According to Wikipedia, chronograph is a specific type of watch that is used combined with display watch.
Yo, bring Google closer to the mic. bring Google closer to the mic, so Google could tell the world.
Hey Google, turn the volume to 10. Okay Google, what's a chronograph?
According to Wikipedia, a chronograph is a specific type of watch that is used as a stopwatch combined with a display watch.
Okay Google, turn the volume to 2.
Shout out to Google, keeping us well informed.
Keeping us informed, the more you know.
Oh yeah, I gotta get something for that. Hey, can we ask Google? Google, would you pay $2,500 for a? I don't even see how people pay $11,000 for this Bagardi Buvalaki.
I think you're trying to say.
It's for Men in Black. It's a Men in Black watch. Bruh, okay, I'm sorry. All right, anyways, let's not talk about this fucking watch which costs $2,500. Squareness, come on, man. Come on, son.
Come on, son. Shout out to Ed Lover for that one.
Yeah, $2,500. You could have sold that for $250, and people, man.
$250, I could get with that. I could get with $250. I could get with $250. Right?
Thank you.
I could get with that. But $2,500.
Yo, Gamer Composer's going in.
All right, that's enough of that.
What else? What else? Because we about to rant, and
no wonder you told me to get the notes out. I got the notes here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, so here we go. I remember it's all coming back to me now. All right, so yeah, day one, there was nice people. Oh yeah, so I'm on my way to E3. I found out about the Dash Bus. The Dash Bus is cheaper than the normal bus. It's only 35 cents if you have the whatever. If you're a member or whatever for that thing. If not, it's 50 cents. Okay, check that out. So I didn't have any change on me. The bus driver let me on the bus. He let me go on the bus to the thing, and then this woman gave me money, gave me 50 cents to get on the transfer bus. That was my first day. I got fucking lucky and dropped off. I pulled up to LA Convention Center, said hey to the driver. The driver, thank you later. I can't fuck that one up. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, I met someone in line. They took photos for me. I met Hit Tanaka, who, if you guys don't know, he did the Metroid 2 and Metroid and Super Metroid and Earthbound soundtrack. And so that hopefully that picture comes to me. Maybe the guy will send it to me. Maybe he won't. I would have to say this: a moment of silence for Sony. They were truly missed.
They fucked up.
You may now continue the funeral service. So, Sony fucking stuck to their guns. When Nintendo says they're not going to be there, you see Nintendo Direct, Nintendo's booth is there. We've seen this for about 5 years now.
Yep.
Sony says they're not going to be there. They're not on the show floor. They're not upstairs in the meeting room. They're not outside next to Devolver Digital or EA or Mixer or near Microsoft Theater. They are not on the map.
They're not across the street. They're not even on this planet right now. They're in space, just dicking around, man.
Probably in a galaxy somewhere, fucking around doing nothing off the other games they're trying to get on. So, oh man, wow, I miss them. Sony, I don't know where you're gonna be. Hopefully, you'll show up at Gamescom. But until then, I really hope you have a PSX this year because it's not looking so hot for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
So yeah, let's continue on with day one. Twitter parties are on point. So what's this? So I bought this book. about a month or two ago. It's called The Towel Twitter. It's by Mark Schaefer. Anyways, not a big deal. But I read up about tweet ups. I didn't know anything about tweet ups. This thing happened. Shout out to Amanda Kirk. She sent me the thing, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. I didn't think I was like, oh, I don't have anything planned. I just was kind of go by. So I knew that the place was close by, walking distance. So I was like, yeah, I'll fuck with it. I walk up in there early. I was on time. And I walk up in there, and they got this dope-ass fucking DJ popping off. Shout out to DJ Millie. Book her for your shit. Because she was giving the ones and twos on that one. Excuse me. You got a free Facebook bag. You got drinks. You had like a lot of drink, like open fucking bar, free tab. Like, open fucking tab, no pay, anything you want to have. Like, it was just like whiskey, tequila, beer, whatever, like anything you wanted. Multiples on multiple. Food. They were serving the little ass sliders on brioche buns. They had pork sandwiches, little Miggy burgers, chips and artichoke, barbecue chicken pizza that damn near rivaled the California Pizza Kitchen barbecue chicken pizza. And they were just throwing it, just bringing them out, hard to yell with barrels in your mouth on the table type of shit. And then they were pulling out these comfortable ass fucking dope t-shirts that were pressing on the spot for you. And they were making Twitter hats for you, which are your handle on the back of the
Did you get one?
Of the hat. I got everything. I got the food, I got the drinks, I got 2 t-shirts because the hats took the longest. There was only 2 guys doing the embroidery on site. And so the shit took like 2.5 hours, but then I met some streamers. I met a cat that was on Mixer, a brother who plays games on Mixer. He got partnered within 6 months. Shout out to Sparks. You're doing your thing, man. And yeah, like it was insane. So that tweet up was my first tweet up and the best fucking tweet up I've done and gone to, and it was just amazing. So yeah, I talked about the Final Fantasy VII thing. Let's see. What are you gonna say?
No, I got some shit to say on Final Fantasy VII. No, give me.
All right, yeah. Well, let's let's
continue with your day because I think that's the.
That's pretty much it. My last thing for the notes was like Expo just lacking in presence. It doesn't have that magic that you could sense from the press conference.
What magic?
And you can tell that something in the industry is kind of brewing.
You mean?
So I wrote that night, and yeah, that was that.
You want to know what it is? All right. You want to know what that is? You want to know what it is? You want to know what it is? That's when we gonna get into these motherfucking press conference. So,
shit! Yes.
So
since I do that, I'm gonna open up my lovely.
All right. So since my black ass unfortunately could not go to E3, I had to be one of the few, the many, the proud not stream monsters. I didn't even watch the fucking stream. I watched shit on YouTube because I was like, I ain't finna sit there and wait for this fucking time and wait for them to go through all this bullshit. So I'm gonna watch it on YouTube. So I want to go in the press conferences I saw in order. EA. I just want to say this right now. Greg Miller done saved EA. He saved.
You're gonna have to put me in on this because I didn't watch that one.
So when EA came on, man, they were showcasing that Star Wars Fallen Order and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling that. You got Forrest Whitaker and people in the stream was kind of talking about his eye and shit. I'm like, bro, I guess y'all don't really know Forrest Whitaker, so I'm gonna need y'all to calm the fuck down, leave that man alone. Because some people put it in the YouTube thing. Cause like you can see the YouTube. Like if you go back, you can see like the chats and stuff. But man, leave Forrest Whitaker alone, man. He's Oscar nominated, winning. Calm that shit down. All right. But Greg Miller, basically, I think he did a wonderful job as like one of the co-hosts at that EA conference, especially when he had like the makers there and they were trying to explain the game and shit, because it didn't even feel like they just wanted to be there. They were just, like you could tell like EA was just like, yo, we care about our employees. They were just like, yo, we want to thank the team, proud of the team. I was like, bro, this is the most I've ever heard someone mention the fucking team that they worked on in any press conference since ever. Because 2018, I ain't hear about no fucking team shit. I heard we shit. 2017, I ain't hear no team shit. I heard we shit. 2016, I definitely ain't hear no team shit. I heard EA shit. So, but Greg Miller was asking those questions, saying threw the cue cards away. He was keeping it real. He was like, man, like, this game gonna have this? Are we gonna be able to play this? Are we gonna be able to do this? Like he asked questions that low key, we wanted to know, and it's just like, look, we ain't here for that fluff. What the fuck is in this game? And I was like, you know what, Greg, I respect that. I think you did a great job. So I want to give a shout out to Greg Miller. He did a fantastic job. And then, like, the other guy, there was this other guy, he was talking about sports and shit. Yo, he kind of made FIFA seem hype, but, you know, FIFA wants to be in the streets, and I feel like FIFA want to be in the streets trying to rob motherfuckers, but that's just my definition of how that shit goes. I know that Ultimate Team Battle is coming back, and they're going to be charging motherfuckers. And then there was this woman there, I forgot her name, but she basically did a wonderful job. Hey, she did a wonderful job at selling fucking Sims DLC, bruh. The Sims, I was like, get the fuck out of here. And then, like, the way she kind of did it, and she was kind of being sarcastic in her face some of the times, but she was trying her best, and I was like, yo, she kind of made the Sims seem interesting. And then I was like, but this is EA, so I don't give a fuck. EA's press conference, in my opinion, was booty butt cheeks. I feel like they were more interested in trying to get that team shit. Yo, man, we want to show that we care about the employees, and we care about gamers like you. And it's just like, no, you don't. No, you only care because you're trying to sell us some shit, and we know that you guys want to just take our money. So, EA, no, fuck you. All right. So, in my opinion, the EA press conference, Greg Miller pretty much saved the day. I think that was the best money they ever spent in their life. I think they did the wise decision of not being inside and being outside. And then we're going to go straight into, what was it? Devolver Digital, of course. That goes without saying. I swear, I definitely want to go to a Devolver Digital. Like, I want to be there. I don't know if they really do an event, because it seems like they do the recordings. But if Devolver Digital ever does an event, I want to be there front row. I'm going to be that motherfucker, like the quote-unquote people cheering the Bethesda. I want to be like that for Devolver Digital, because they really do a great job of selling some indie games. Like, I'm not going to lie. Devolver Digital just does an amazing job. They keep it real, they keep it funny, and they keep it interesting, and they make me want to buy the games that they showcase. Like, they do a great job at that. And I think that's what E3 should definitely be about. It's just like, yo, you're trying to showcase, you're trying to show what you're trying to sell to me, and be like, all right, I'm interested. What you got it? How much is it? Where can I get it? When's it coming out? Devolver does that. So I'm like, yo, Devolver, of course. Great job. Let's go to fucking Xbox. Xbox, the only great thing was fucking Keanu Reeves, like, ground, doing, like, it's, like, 5 to 10 second view. No offense.
No offense taken. Thanks for the shout out. Kind of funny. Appreciate the 10 seconds. Shit, it fucking helps, I guess, in any little way.
And then, of course, they fucking got the Terminator and Gears. I don't know how the shit that works, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. It's Gears of War. I was like, oh my gosh.
That's kind of hot, though.
Like, yo, my eyes almost popped out the sockets. I was just like, Jesus. I was like, yo, I was like, yo, I got to get an Xbox. That's the first time. How long has the Xbox been out? How Xbox One's been out? And this is the first time I'm saying I got to get an Xbox. So, you know, I'm going to give that to Xbox. Xbox, you did a great job at making me say for the first time in this console generation that I need to get an Xbox One. Great job.
That's crazy.
I've never said that before.
And Efocutioner had an Xbox 360, but a PS3 at the same time. But he had an Xbox 360, and when I used to be at his place back then, he was playing Left 4 Dead, he was playing Titanfall, he was playing all that shit. So that's saying
I was not playing no Titanfall. I was playing that fucking Halo.
You were playing Titanfall.
Man, fuck. Shut up. I ain't like it. All right? You know how I feel about Titanfall. But yeah, I was playing
There's
that
a difference
Titanfall.
between not liking it and playing it. So you have to play it in order to not like it.
What the hell?
That's all I got to say.
Anyways, though, Xbox did an okay job. We're going to move on to Bethesda. Yo, where is it?
Oh, damn. Let's hear
Bruh,
it.
okay, so I'm going to mention this part. I'll mention it later, but Bethesda. There was nothing proud about Bethesda. Like, there was nothing that deserved cheering. There was nothing that deserved any celebratory thing. No joke, no nothing. Everything Bethesda has done has been like the worst piece of shit ever. And it just confused the fuck out of me that there were people cheering for the shit. Like, when I saw the Bethesda conference and I got them watching it on YouTube, I sat there listening to the people cheer. People, you know what's crazy? Fallout 76, when they said we're going to introduce NPCs, and there's other shit that they enjoy, but NPCs, bro, they basically said stuff that it's in a basic game. A basic single or multiplayer game, and they were like, yo, we're going to have that in Fallout 76. And I was just like, hearing people in the background cheer. And I had to think to myself, like, I sat down and paused that thing, and I was like, you know what? This made me think back of fucking Game of Thrones. And I hate to bring this up, but I bring this up in the defense of a fan is just a fanatic that will believe anything that they love. And I said to myself, I never want to be a fan. I never want to be a fan ever again. I was a fan. I thought a fan was just like, you can like it, you can have an opinion about it, because, you know, you're not going to like everything about it. But then you just be like, you know, it's cool, it's understandable, you know. But if they do some shady or stupid shit, you know, you call them out on it and be like, yo, just do better, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not the case for fucking Bethesda. And that mind blew me so much. And it's just like all the shit that Bethesda has done. Like, you pretty much said like how this E3, you felt like the wonder and everything kind of went out, right? And it didn't feel the same. And you feel like how the whole industry itself. Sorry. I gotta build up on this one. But you know how you feel like how the whole industry itself just, you know, if you feel like there's trouble, there's conflict, there's problems and stuff like that. I feel like Bethesda kind of just like showcases that, where it's just, you have a company that, you know, Todd Howard openly admitted that the game he released wasn't even 100% complete, and they were planning on doing it, you know, bits by bit later. And then when they get called out for it, they're just like, you know, calm down, guys. It's a work in progress and shit. And then they're like, yo, we're sorry. You know, like, they basically be on stage and like, yeah, you know, we kind of fucked up, but, you know, hey, you know, stick with us because we guarantee it's going to be worth. Like, no, man. Like, I feel like this whole industry just kind of has made me jaded, not just about games and like, I don't think I'll ever have that wonder for E3 ever again like I did back in the day. Just because, like, every company, it's not even just Bethesda, I feel like everyone, Activision, Square Enix, fucking even Sony itself, like, I feel like everyone has just been on that, you know, oh, you gotta trust us, we're gonna fix it, you know, that fix it type later type shit. You know, like, we're gonna release a product, or, you know, we're gonna release a trailer, but then the trailer doesn't really represent the game, but then we call you out and be like, yo, so why did you show us this if you didn't even have that as a guarantee? And it's just like, we just wanted to get you hype, and it's just like, well, why'd you like, I feel like the trust is just gone. Like,
There's
I feel
a lot
like
of trust gone, especially since, I mean, they kind of put that on themselves. That's kind of been what's been happening over 4 years in time. So if you think about it, people try to do the same thing and try to pull the wool over your eyes for 4 years. What trust do you have left? You know, and especially with something like Anthem that happened, and No Man's Sky that happened, and, you know, The Witcher that happened. There was some controversy or something like that when people were freaking out about it. Now, there's a difference between people who are being nitpicky, and then there's a difference between the developers extremely trying to get one over. That's all. So I'm not sure. I just know that sometimes it's not. I've learned that it's not always the developer's fault. Sometimes I've learned that sometimes it's the marketing team's fault
or the publisher itself. Yeah, like,
or
trust
the publishers. Yeah, someone's got to take accountability though, and I think that's all we're just kind of asking is like, I mean, you need players to buy this stuff, so stop fucking lying to them. Just be straight up, be honest.
And I think
go ahead.
No, go.
I was just gonna say, look at Nakamura Ikumi. Look what she did. How she go from just starting an account this month and have 146,000 Twitter followers. 146,000 in 1 month.
She kept it honest, man.
That's facts. Look it up.
Yo, she followed the script, but then even when she followed the script, she still kept it, you know, herself. So it's
100.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. And I feel like Bethesda just really amplified it to the point of like, I can't see how people are Bethesda anything. But it made me realize I don't want to be a fan. I want to be an enthusiast because I want to like something, but I don't want to be like, oh, I'm never going to question it. Kneel before, I accept all this. No, I don't want to be all that because Bethesda was doing that with their fucking video of like, we care about the fans and the fans love this and the fans, and they have fans talking about the fucking games they play and shit like that. Really? Really, Bethesda? You fucked up. So you're going to be like, yo, let me get some people, let me get some fanatics that really love our game and all the bullshit that we put them through, and yet we're going to have them talk and hype us up like crazy. Yo, Bethesda broke me, man, on so many levels.
Pause.
Like, yeah, you're right. Pause. Thank you. Bethesda has just ruined me on everything. Like, I don't want to be a fan. I want to be an enthusiast. Like, I just don't want to. I want to be that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that no more. And Bethesda's really showed me like this E3 shit. But I'm gonna get further into that. Bethesda's conference was pretty much like this, man. It just.
I knew that soundbite was.
By the way, though, there's an I'm gonna post this in the show notes. There's an article that supposedly Bethesda had the people there. They paid for like alcohol. And people were drinking on Bethesda, and that's why they were getting all those cheers, because some people were kind of tipsy. And Bethesda had some of their employees that cheering at certain moments. Because if you look at the camera, you can see like how most people weren't even excited during like Todd Howard's jokes or like certain announcements and stuff. Especially during the mobile game. Bro, for the life of Santa, no one wants to play mobile games right now until you fix the problem with mobile games. Like, no one is excited for mobile games. And it's not even that we don't think mobile gamers and all that shit is like, yo, if you're a mobile gamer, you're not a gamer. No, I don't even think that you're a gamer. I think you're in a complete fool to play a mobile game and you're putting money into it. But if you're playing it for free and you like, waiting a day to play it, that's cool. I can respect that. That's fine. That's you. But no one wants to play a mobile game of a game that they really want to play. Nobody wants to play mobile games right now. They're fucking toxic. They're toxic as shit, because every time you play a mobile game, it's like $5, $10, $4, $1 just to press start, $1 just to press start, $1 to turn it on, $1 to turn it off.
And $1 to think about turning it on.
No, that's $20 right there, man.
The initial payment.
Yeah.
The initial down payment.
So it's just like, why is, yo, we got elder somethings. Yo, we got dragons. Bro, don't nobody give a fuck about your dragons. Your dragons are going to be technically fucking wrong. They'll be flying backwards with their ass hanging out and shit. Bro, I hate, Bethesda, I've been saying this for a while. Bethesda is like fucking, buying a Bethesda game is like buying fucking Legos with an incomplete set. It's not even buying like Star Wars Legos or a name brand. You're buying actual Legos, but you don't even get all the fucking Legos. You have to go buy additional Legos and then create the adventure yourself. And then they come out of nowhere and say like, hey, how are you enjoying our Legos? We did that. And it's just like, no, you didn't. You gave me half the fucking Legos and I had to go buy it from somebody else. That wasn't even you. That's what a Bethesda game is. It's like you're buying an incomplete product, then you got your fans who fucking make it a complete product and make it better, and then you come out of nowhere saying like, you see the fun we gave you guys? What? Anyways, Square Enix. Yo, man, fuck you on that Kingdom Hearts thing, man. You could have showed more. And then you gave us fucking Winter. I got to fucking guess and shit. It's all cool, though, man. I don't give no fuck. Fuck you, Square Enix, on this Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I'm happy I got the DLC announcement, but I would have been nice to have a release date. It's cool, though. I'm going to play Critical Mode anyways. I'm about to play it this week, or next week, actually. But, fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, my gosh. Yo, fuck the watch. Let me say that first. But second of all, so we get to the point now where we're starting to hear that the game's only going to take place in Midgar. So I had originally thought that it was going to be like episode 1 was going to be like disc 1. So for those who haven't played the original Final Fantasy VII, like the original, not the remastered version that's on the PS4, but the original, there were 3 different discs, 3 magical discs. And you have to protect those with all your life. Because if one got messed up, that's it.
Yep.
So this one was basically Midgar, outside of Midgar, where you can like face the snake, and then you get to go to the golden, the golden Caspar? I'm pronouncing that wrong, but pretty much this
saucer.
That's what I meant to say, golden saucer. Why did I say golden Caspar? Golden saucer. And then pretty much this one is like where we get to say goodbye to, the woman we're all afraid of dying. I don't even like thinking of it. But that's pretty much what I thought this one was going to, or at least episode 1 was going to be. I figured it was going to be all that. So now I'm starting to see, or at least learn or hear. I don't know if it's 100% true because Square Enix hasn't really confirmed it. But they're saying that this one is just only going to be in Midgar. So you got to really think about that, folks. What the
Episode 1 is going to only be in Midgar.
Right. So it's like, you have to really think about how much shit there is in Midgar for in disc 1. And I have to really think about it for a second. And I'm like, you know what? There was quite a bit to do. Because, you're going to be doing other reactors. There are other big moments where you're going to, like, invade the Shinra building, of course. But pretty much I could just see episode 1 just being like, okay, you guys are going to eventually have to leave Midgar. So it seems like that's going to be the end. So I'm starting to think like, so how much shit are they really going to put in? Like, is it going to be like Yakuza type style where it's just like we can wander around Midgar and just go over the fuck we want? I'm just very interested on that. It's just, that's what's been on my mind. And so I wish I kind of, tried it. I wish there was a fucking demo. But I'm mad about that. Anyways, though, fucking.
You wish there was a demo?
Wish there was a demo.
The demo.
Yeah, but I wish there was a demo we all could have played.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, I guess.
That was worth going to the thing for. When I saw that conference and I found out that they were going to be able to play it, I was like, okay, I'll be there. I was like, number one, I knew it was going to be packed, and it was. It had like an old Snake game on your analog Nokia phone that was happening with the line, and I shit you not, people motherfuckers are doing like goalie fucking football things like, the line is here, move this way, move that way, this is the line, because there was no tape on the damn carpet.
Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh God! Can we finish one fucking game?
Final Fantasy VIII Remastered.
One game?
No, Final Fantasy VIII Remastered.
Can we finish?
Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. So now you know what this means?
It doesn't look anything different. I just played the game last year.
I don't give a fuck, man. Remastered. Remastered.
Remake after this. It's
Remastered.
blue balling, you
What?
guys.
Remastered. What? Remastered. What?
This is why the remake happened the first time, because they did Final Fantasy VII Remastered. They were like, "You're not gonna give us a remake?" I was like, "Oh, they want a remake? Okay, I guess we have to do that." Then they announced
I never wanted a 7. I never wanted a 7 remake. I never wanted that. Don't put words in my mouth. I never wanted that. I said I wanted a Final Fantasy 13 remake. Damn it. Remake that game.
Remake?
Yes, I want a remake of Final Fantasy 13. Let's do that shit over again. Yo, 7 is fine. 7, I said we needed a 13 or a 6. I ain't want no fucking 7.
6.
Oh, huh?
I could get with the 6.
That's what I'm saying. I don't give no shit about 7. I got enough of 7. I got fucking 7 on the fucking case right over here. I got the fucking Avid Children in the fucking drawer. I'm good. I don't need that shit. I got Diverge Children in the fucking thing. Which one?
And you got Crisis Core.
And I got Crisis Core in the same fucking case.
You got Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus.
Yeah, that's in the case. That's all right over here with the games. Pretty much, wait, what? Bitch, did you just say I ain't got it? I got it. Don't make me got to go in this motherfucker. I'll pull the shit out.
Or it didn't happen.
What?
Pixar don't exist.
Man, fuck you.
You heard it here first.
I got it.
Bullshit.
I'll put it on Instagram so that way this man can see.
It's funny because he knows I don't use Instagram.
Exactly, but you fuckers will Efocutioner on Instagram. Anyways, though, 8 remaster. Anyways, 6. If they were gonna do a remake, I said 6. I want a motherfucking Kafka. I want his ass to be doing all this shit, blowing up planets and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or a fucking 13. It'd be nice to get some more Caius love. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got some. Sephiroth is like, look, Sephiroth is crazy, man. He ain't Kafka crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, Sephiroth ain't Seymour crazy, anyways. He crazy, but he ain't even a Seymour crazy.
He's not Seymour.
He ain't even fuck Caius crazy, but he crazy though. So I'm just saying,
he's ruthless, but not crazy.
Right, he ain't crazy. Kafka the craziest motherfucking damn planet right now, you know what I'm saying? let's be honest. Out of all the Final Fantasy characters, Kafka would fucking kill you and then smile, shake your hand, and fucking probably rape your body and then take you out to dinner. You know what I'm saying?
And then eat you.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what this clown gonna do, but he gonna make you look like the fool, even though he looks like the fool. He gonna make you look like the fool. That's why I said,
bad, huh?
Yeah, that's why I said, look, if they were going to do a remake, I said 6 or 13, and then they can just bury 9, but I know how much they love 9, so I don't give a fuck.
I can't wait to finish this article, the 9-8 fraction. I can't wait. I got to get through 8. I got to get through 9.
Look, 8 is the best because you get to play card games. It's nothing but card games, baby. You get summoned cards.
I want to play card games and play Jump 007 James Bond.
Or you could play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Anyways, so we're going to talk about the Avengers. I got to put my 2 cents on this. I'm not going to talk about the graphics and the way it looked because I said this is probably Marvel Universe 12, 19, whatever fucking thing I tweeted about. So Captain America can look however the fuck he wants. I think it's just weird since they were going for the weird, for the serious direction that it doesn't look a little bit more like the cinematic universe. But once again, it's Marvel. You can just pick a number, and that's the name of the universe. Just pick a number. My only argument I really have on it is the fact that the microtransactions, I'm not really sure how they're going to do it, because they're saying you should be able to customize your character. And it seems like you really have to be online to play it, because they're going to add more stuff, like add more to the story and more places and more worlds and more villains and stuff. So it really kind of feels like it's going to be like how Overwatch is, or like how Overwatch was in the beginning, but for a single player game. And I feel like they're going to find that magic way of like, how can we take a single player game and make people keep coming back to play the same game over and over, outside of like doing it for multiplayer. And that's what I'm more afraid of. But everyone is fucking talking about the graphics and saying Captain America looks like a bootleg. Like, have you ever been to the dollar store and you go into the toy section and you're like, yo, I want to get an Avengers toy, and you see like the bootleg version of the Avengers and it's like the Amigos or some shit? Amigos. Captain America don't look nothing like Captain America. That's what it is. Like Thor looks like someone from 90210.
I don't have a problem with how they look, honestly.
That's
I think
what
it's
I'm saying.
good. I think it's refreshing. You can't afford Robert Downey Jr. You can't afford Chris Hemsworth likeness. You definitely can't afford their voice acting.
Can't afford Chris
Evans. With it is probably should have gotten more, like, there's a lot of new voice actors going to be out there. So if you're going to use like weird faces that people aren't recognizable for, please get some fresh voices to kind of, utilize those things for it, because people are kind of used to Robert Downey Jr. and they're used to Chris Hemsworth and they're used to Mark Ruffalo and Scarlett Johansson and so on. So there's a lot of good talent out there. Give someone new a chance so they can rise up to the top and do those things. This is my issue with music. It's like, you guys keep wanting this Hans Zimmer shit. Stop dick riding and playing steady on this guy. Like, there is way fucking better music out there. Give your ears a chance to listen to something else. Listen to some different voices. There's some probably amazing voices you guys haven't heard. If you just fucking gave it a chance and decided to do something different, everybody can eat. Everybody can get a piece of the pie. Yes, I understand Troy and stuff like that. And Troy Baker and Nolan North are good, but they have their games that they're probably gonna, work on, and just like, it's just like someone told me this analogy earlier this year. As a composer that worked on the Devil May Cry 5 that came out this year, and he said, "There's not opportunities for people who want to do up and coming because the people who already made it to the top kicked over the ladder. So we've got to find another way to crawl up." I was like, "That's a damn good analogy."
You know what's crazy is that's something close to what somebody told me about me trying to do a Twitch channel, because it's like you can't follow what everyone else is doing. You kind of just have to literally create your own path and do whatever the fuck you want, and just stay humble, and
keep it consistent.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Anyways, so that's my 2 cents on Avengers.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm more worried about the aspect of the game itself, but I feel like once we get more details on it, that justification, like how I feel, will probably disappear. But for right now, I'm really worried because I feel like they're gonna find a way to just like, how can we keep charging motherfuckers for a single player game? Like we're gonna try and get that money. We're gonna do that. Games as a service for a single player mode, and that's what scares the fuck out of me. But
also, slap on the wrist for you, Square Enix. Not only for the watch, but for not giving out the tickets to play the Avengers game day fucking 1 at 11 fucking o'clock in the morning.
You told me
when the
that.
show floor opened. You didn't know when you're going to give out the tickets. You fucking put the booths together, you got the team there, and you didn't fucking think about when to give out the tickets, and then you thought you maybe want to give them out when the gamer badges open up at 2 o'clock p.m. so the industry people can fucking fight with the gamer badges stuff, even though the industry people are people that probably helped you get to where you are today and are just excited and want to try out something too. Really, guys? Did you really think that through? Did you really think that through? Was that really smart?
What
Gonna
the
have to
hell?
give you a slap on the wrist for that one. Don't do it again.
It's almost like they want this Avenger game to have negative press.
That sounds like a game that's similar to one that's, I won't say, but has a remake name of a remake name that's very confusing, with the first title being Call of Duty.
It's spooky.
Oh, by the way, we got our soundbite. We got our soundbite, folks. I was waiting for a while to use that one, but let's see what the fuck else happened. Square Enix, EA, Bethesda, Nintendo. Nintendo's fucking Nintendo. You can't really talk shit about Nintendo. Like, I think the only thing you can really talk shit about is Nintendo said, "Hey, we care about our employees, so we're gonna push back." What is it the Animal Crossing a year, and then Nintendo stock was like, the shareholders were like, okay, well, fuck you, we're gonna take our money elsewhere real quick, and then they're gonna come back anyway. So it's just, you can't talk shit about Nintendo. Like Nintendo just,
or can you?
I mean, you can, but not on their games. You can talk shit about like their online service. Why don't they release more of their games? Or like there's like technical shit you can talk about, but like for the games that they showcase, you really can't talk shit. I mean, at that point, you got like a fucking giant. Yeah, they literally took Pokemon and turned it into Digimon, because now you get like super evolved mega Pokeballs, and then like the Pokemon end up being like 20 feet tall, and I'm like, bro, this is Digimon. This is Digimon. You just took a Digimon mechanic and put it into the fucking game. This is Digimon. This is straight up fucking Digimon.
Digimon.
So, I mean, like I said, Nintendo, they take inspiration and claim it's their own. All right, let's see. What else? I think that's pretty much it for the show. You know what? Let's talk about the winners and the losers of E3. I want to talk about that real fast.
Okay.
So I think the winners of E3 was the guy who said, "You're breathtaking."
Oh my God!
Keanu Reeves, because everyone and their grandma was writing about that. Yo, for the guy that said you're breathtaking, he gets a free Cyberpunk 2077 game. Yo, Keanu Reeves is super happy. Blah 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 blah. Yo, like pretty much everyone was just like, "Oh my gosh, he's the Lord and Savior!" And then out of nowhere, and then everyone was just like, screaming during the conference, like, "You're amazing! This game is great!" No, it's not. Bethesda makes the greatest products ever. No, it doesn't. Yo, Todd Howard's so funny. Shut the fuck up. But everyone was pretty much screaming and yelling during the conferences ever since then.
This thing isn't anything new, though. Like, I remember when, what was it, 2 years ago, I got paid to watch the
Yeah, you did.
the PS6 press conference.
Yeah, but
I remember that.
But you weren't there, literally screaming like, "Sony's
wasn't
incredible."
There, but I watched people scream from the audience section and
yeah, but like I said, I'm not really talking about that. I'm just talking about the fact that like people were doing it more just for the fact of like they were hoping to get something.
Are you serious?
So that's why I say shout out to that fan. He definitely won E3. Keanu Reeves won E3. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Ikumi won E3. She won just by being honest at a fucking Bethesda conference. That's the craziest. That's a contradiction right there.
Yeah. It's interesting. I thought the Devolver Digital one was like...
Well, of course, Devolver Digital wins by default. It's like the greatest conference.
It was like, I wasn't feeling it. It was...
Really?
It just... Yeah, it wasn't doing much for me. It feels like it just keeps going down. It feels like they had to knock out the park first one. And then the second one was like, you guys are doing this still. And then they just like giving it more gore and more ridiculousness. It's like, but they're troping on directs. And that's the thing I like about their themes is are like they're on when they're troping or they're making fun of, the other publishers. But other than that, like the skit writing is like, but shout out to my man who did the sound design on it. It was pretty good. And also my other friend who did the theme music. So that's all I have to say for that. On top of the Keanu Reeves thing, there's some people who actually don't like it that he was on. He was like, it takes me out of a video game when I see a celebrity in it. And then someone else called him out on Twitter. It was like, so when you see another actor play this one movie in this role and then you see him in another role, does that take you out of the movie?
Ooh. Yo, donate at us! Electric wins! I feel the electrics. The electric. Yo, that man is toasty.
Valid point.
Oh, skank. That was a skank moment. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it, but I was like, yo, that's a skank.
No, you're Chicago. You can totally say it.
Oh, my gosh, man. Yo, that is a lush. But I will say, fuck that guy. Keanu Reeves definitely deserved to be there. He definitely got paid, but, he looked like he actually wanted to be there, so that's the weird thing. Because most people who get paid to do that type of stuff, they'd be like, I just, paycheck, money. He was like, this is actually kind of nice. It's like, yo, look over here! Over there! You're breathtaking!
It's breathtaking.
Yo.
You're breathtaking! You're breathtaking!
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, oh my god. And then I have friends on Facebook who was like, can I understand like what's going on with Keanu Reeves? Why the girl is like fanboying over him again? And then I was like, oh, this girl's like not in the industry. She's totally.
So I mean, The Matrix, fucking
John Wick, 1, 2, and 3.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. Just him being an actual celebrity who's like an actual person. Like he's down to earth and not stuck so far up his ass. And
always be my maybe.
Right. I mean, is that so wrong? Did we miss something over here? Like him being an actual person, is that such a bad thing? Like
being genuine.
I mean, I guess
going through depression.
I guess, man. Some people, man. But yeah, he's the winner. Kumi's the winner. Let's see, who else is the fucking winner? Devolver Digital, to me, is the winner, even though Gamer Composer said they're not. They had the best conference there, even when it was scripted.
So, in terms of, even if I don't like their press conference, their booths are amazing. Shout out to Devolver Digital for always having the booths across the street, having a fun Gale time. I got pictures. They got ping pong. They had cornhole. I met shout out to Max Scoville and Brian Altano. Saw them there, chatted up a bit again.
Wait, hold on.
Nice.
Almost did the sound effect. Never mind. I would have got shut. Yo, that's blood. Never mind. Let me shut the fuck up.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, shut that shit down.
So, you know, they had Chicago meets LA MEATS, and they had like hot links on a tortilla. It was so good. They had chicken sandwiches. It was so good. Unlimited too. Like you just get two, you get a couple, you wait a bit like that, you get as much as you want. They had free drinks. It was just fucking
Devolver Digital
for that. Yes, you haven't been for 2 years, so you didn't fucking know that there was free lunch. I was fucking hungry at the fucking E3. I'm like, I'm taking my ass over to fucking Devolver Digital and eating for free and drinking for free.
All right, so moral of the story is Devolver Digital definitely won E3. Period. Yo, this is definitely going to be a highlight because it's just like Devolver Digital, you do everything right, and I appreciate you because you do what's right because you make fun of all the motherfuckers and then you treat people like people. You treat the gamers like customers and not fucking consumers. All right? I'm a customer. All right, let me talk about the losers of E3. All of us for even just watching the fucking conferences. Yes, that includes myself. Why do I say that? Because all they fucking did for the people at home was show fucking trailers and then the release date. They never. I don't know why it's so demos. Fucking right. Why is it so fucking hard not to have a demo for people with a PS4, Xbox One, PC, or a fucking Switch? That would be the perfect time.
In 2019.
Thank you. Everyone's talking about digital this, digital that. You got Stadia over here.
Streaming that. Thank you.
Right. You got fucking Stadia over here talking about, like, yo, when we get our shit out, you can stream and play your games anywhere. Are you not telling me that Stadia ain't going to be like, yo, if fucking Google were to make, well, they are actually making a video game company, then they're making games. You're telling me Stadia is not going to be like, hey, for those that, you know, we just showcased our game, and for those that are interested in trying it, you can have the demo right now. You don't think Stadia or Google is not going to be like, yo, we're going to make sure our demos are perfect and set up for the next E3 conference? And you're telling me no one else decided to do that? Everyone over here is trying to speculate what the fuck is going on with the Avengers. You can shut that shit down, but with what? A demo. Fucking Final Fantasy VII, people are speculating and trying to worry and like, I'm not really too sure if I want to play this game. Bam, a demo. Fucking Bethesda, you should be on your fucking keyboards and mouse making a fucking demo for every game that you announced and showcased. Even if you've already made it, make a fucking demo for it, because we're not even sure you even know what the fuck you're making half the damn time. Right? Fucking Xbox? Yo, Xbox, you kept showing like, oh, we gamers, games, we have all these fucking games. Yeah, I don't see a fucking demo. I ain't hear no fucking demos. Demo, bro? Xbox, you trying to sell these consoles, right? You trying to get this money, right? You ain't got no demos? That's why I say we all lost. Except for the people that were at E3. They won. Even if you waited in line, you still won because you were there and you were at least able to try something. But for the people at home who were interested and were like, man, why the fuck should I even care about E3? All they're going to do is just suck and show me game trailers. There's no reason to watch a fucking press conference and hear people talk about, we got this, we're going to showcase this, when they're going to release a trailer in less than like 10 minutes after showcasing the shit. That's why I didn't even fucking watch it live, because I'm like, what's the whole fucking point if I don't get a chance to play? This should be something that should be like automatic supersonic, but it's not. And that's why I say like E3, nobody won. We didn't win. They won. Because we fucking watched their streams and shit. Or we're fucking watching their YouTube videos. But we ain't got nothing to play. We gotta wait. Fuck that shit.
I'm with you, man. And it's, to tack onto that, like, I realized for me, for my day two, that I realized is like, number one is that lines are overrated. Unless the game is going to be like, unless the game has been super long in development and I care about playing it first a lot, I don't care about doing lines anymore. Unless I'm going to be walk to the front and have a fast pass or something or whatever that case. But
I don't even want fast.
I'm totally cool with that. I just like being there. It's just a nice experience. But the lines are insane. Like this one guy from Nintendo made me an offer. He works for Nintendo. He was monitoring the line. I was talking to him, just having small talk, whatever. I wasn't even in the line, and I talked to him, and he was like, oh, I was like, oh, the line's moving again. He's like, yeah. He's like, hey, so do you want to play anything? And I was like, oh, I'm not really interested. I was like, I'll probably pick up Link's Awakening when it comes out, so it doesn't matter. He's like, oh, well, if you wanted to play something, I could move you to the front of the line. He's like, you'll still have to wait to at least play the demo, but you'll be moved to the very front.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, but I'm gonna need something in return. And I was like, okay. So he's like, whatever they're giving out once you play the game, I'm gonna want that. And I was like, that's not a bad deal, but I don't care enough to play like Luigi's Mansion 3 or Link's Awakening or, well, what was the other damn game? Pokemon Sword and Shield. I was like, that's not a big deal to me. Because those lines are 3 hours long.
Yep.
Now, granted, the expo was open way longer this year. It was 11 to 7 both days, and then the third day was 9 to 6, and I thought that was great. So they got picked up on PSX. They got a little bit more smart about it, especially since they're charging what's expensive to people. I mean, you can't compare PAX to E3. I don't know what you guys are doing, but regardless of that,
PAX is worth the money, what I've heard.
PAX is cheaper. It's got a lot more stuff going on. You can't compare PAX to E3. Sorry, guys. $249 for E3 or early bird $130 or whatever. It is what it is. Welcome to Los Angeles. PAX. You got East, West, South. E3 only happens in one place. Unless they start doing E3 West, E3 South, or whatever like that. And I fucking doubt it. But I could be surprised. Then, because it won't be the first time I've kind of foreshadowed industry stuff. Then that's that. Besides that, line's overrated, man. Like, I'm not doing it. So, yeah, I got offered that, but I didn't take the offer. I thought about it, and I was like, I don't really care. So, most people are like, you should have fucking did it. And remember this one kid I was walking past who was like, damn, I knew I should have got the warp pass. He's like stomping away and like fucking He's totally a young kid. You can tell he was like, I was fucking rolling. I remember that shit. Oh,
punk ass.
Let's see, my day 2. My takeaways is don't talk shit. Be nice, stay humble. But call a spade diplomatically if you can. The people you see on the way up you'll still run into, oh my god, I wrote this terribly. So the people you see on the way up will still be there, and you will run into them, and they will remember you, or you remember them.
All right, who is this referring to? Because you can't develop something that intelligent. You can't develop something with that much feeling without that going towards somebody. Who you throwing shots to? Who's the daughter to? Who you daughter at?
Greg Miller and Ann Toole. Greg, you already know that I tried to work with him on the Kind of Funny. Got introduced by Corey Master and everything from doing the animated series and doing all that stuff. And then I never got a correspondence back. But I saw him at the Kind of Funny showcase. I saw him and I called him. I was like, Greg motherfucking Miller. And he's like, what's up, man? And he gave me a hug, whatever like that. And I was like, yeah, man, you owe me. Let's take a picture with the booth. And enough times, like, why aren't you in the Kind of Funny showcase thing? He's like, all right. So he said he was coming back, but he didn't come back. And I called him outside. And then he was like, I was like, Greg, you owe me. And I did this. And he walked back. And he came. He's like, I was gonna come back to the thing. He's like, you should have been in the stuff. Blah blah blah. And then his wife Genevieve was like, no, Greg, no. And he was like, he put his poster out. And he gave me on my shoulder. He was like, Greg at kindoffunny.com. And then he walked away. And I was like, you better answer me this time. And he's like, I will. So that's kind of like what happens when you see folks. And then, the writer, Miss Pizza Face, she was nice. She was actually humble. She didn't have any work.
Oh, she didn't have any pizza. That's what you said.
It was breakfast at times. She didn't have breakfast pizza from Whole Foods, so that's how it goes. But no, she came up. She made some weird joke about a bathroom thing, about recruitment. But then the one guy that we were talking to, she came in between our conversation again with. She was there and she was like, "Oh, let's go over here." And I was like, "Oh, what's going on with prizes?" And then so she's like, "Oh," I was like, "Did you get a lot of work from that?" She's like, "Oh, well, you know how it is." And she was like, yeah, I thought it would be a little bit more, but whatnot. So what you guys don't know, and I said this to Efocutioner before, and I was like, she emailed me saying if I wanted to meet up E3, and I didn't respond because I was just so disgusted from that last GDC ordeal that happened.
Yeah.
Her entrance being pizza face. And so what again, like you just gotta kinda it's the game industry. Sometimes you gotta play a game. Sometimes. I don't like doing it, but it's okay to be diplomatic and like I said, call a spade when you see it, like I did with Greg. But with Ann is like just, she was nice, I was nice, and then that was that.
You know what, Gamer Composer? It's almost like you should treat others the way you want to be treated. Am I right?
Yeah, this sounds very familiar. I mean, I met Nintendo last week 3, and then he was super cool. And then I met him again at the Mix, and he played the game, and he liked it, and he checked it out. And because I follow these people like Metal Jesus and Riggs and stuff like that, I just met those guys in February. They were super cool. Now look where I'm at. I met Kelsey Lewin, and she was super nice. I mixed her up with Kinsey, but she was super cool about it. And I was like, man, she's cute and adorable. It's like you're just so humbly nice, like in terms of personality, being cute and everything. And I was just like, awesome. Like, thank you for being human. Thank you.
See, you hear that, folks?
Thank you for being nice.
It's almost like being respectful towards other people pays off.
It's spooky.
Thank you. Yo, I can't. This sound effect is going to go so well with the vast majority of others. But yeah, man. E3 I feel like E3 has definitely matured me. It's matured you for sure, but it's definitely matured me. It made me realize I don't want to be a fan. I want to be an enthusiast. Made me realize I don't give a fuck about trailers unless you got a release date and a demo. Now I'm adding the demo now because it's like, yo, you can't show me no fucking hype trailer and you ain't got nothing for me to play. I need a fucking release date and a demo. Yo, I'm gonna do that. Yo, we gonna treat this shit like the real mixtapes. Yo, we mixtaping this motherfucker. Alright? We taking this thing out from gaming, we doing the music. You want to get me hyped for your damn soundtrack? Give me a mixtape. You want to get me hyped for your game? Give me a fucking demo.
So, funny story, actually, that you mentioned mixtape. On day 3 of E3, there was a brother walking around. He was like, hey, man, what's going on? Smooth, fast fucking talking. Hey, man, what's going on? Yeah, like, how you doing? He's like, where you from, man? He's like, oh, I'm from Chicago. He's like, oh, man, let's go far of the thing. He's like, hey, look, I got this. This is how fast he's talking. He's like, hey, man, I got this band. I got this on a burned fucking CD. Like, it's 2019. It's got a burned CD. It's not art. There's no art on it. And he fucking had just like some marker writing on it. And he was like, yeah, man, we got this band. I do jazz. It's like hip hop little thing. I was like, oh, cool. It's kind of like what I was doing. And then he was like, yeah, man, we got, we're playing this. We call this band and this here. He's like, I just want to, share it to you. And so he gave me the CD first. And he was just like, I was like, here, let me sign it for you and stuff like that. So he signed it for me. And then he was just like, the only thing, man, we're asking for a small donation for everything that, we're kind of putting out. Can you support anything that you can give? And I looked at him like, what? He's like, yeah, man, like, do you feel like, if you could do any small donations of like $5 or anything like that? And I was like, I don't have any cash on me. He's like, oh, well, we got Venmo. You got Venmo? And I lied. I was like, no.
Damn, that man said Venmo.
And he takes the CD back from me. He's like, oh, man, have a good day, man. You have a blessed one. And stuff like that. Went to the group that was actually kind of next to me. And then, like, I just kept walking. I was like, he's going to give me this mixtape thing that he did and was selling it to me, but was trying to give it to me and then ask for a donation. And I was like,
yo, he didn't say buy it. He said donation.
Yeah, but then took it back. And then was signing it and shit. And so I'm walking, and then like the group of people that I left kind of caught up to my walk and kind of passed me, but they had the CD in his hand, and he was like, yeah, he must have signed it like 3 times. I'm shit you not. It's literally like, go to the 99-cent store, buy you a little CD, and then buy you a Sharpie marker on the way there. And then there could be nothing on that CD. You don't fucking know.
Fam, I respect the hustle.
I know what burning CDs look like. I gotta turn it around. I gotta see like where the etching sketch marks are.
I'm just more surprised.
He could have sold you a blank CD for $5.
I'm surprised.
That would have been just so you know, just so people know, I had 3 albums that were gonna come out. It was mixed. It was it was Hidden and Dangerous. It was Speed, and then it was Hustle, The Hustle and the Con. That was gonna be my 3rd album. And that motherfucker right there was The Hustle and the Con.
I respect The Hustle. I just found it funny. He said donation, and then he took it. I would have been like, "Bitch, you better give me my CD back." Let that have been me, and he had handed me that
CD still?
No, it's my CD. He gave it to me, and he said donation. I don't have to donate to your ass. You gave me the CD.
In my face was like, "Yeah, man, you got a donation? You anything you could do for me?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, man, do you have any donations or anything you could do?"
Nah, Chase.
No, I don't know.
You know damn well. No, you know damn well if I was there.
I saw your face like out the corner of my eye. You did this.
I would have been like, if I was there and he had handed that to
Venmo?
me, and he said, yeah, after he said Venmo and then he said donation, I would have been like, man, I would have handed that CD back. But once he said donation, I would have been like, you know what? We'll listen to it and then we'll hit you up.
Brother, this is the only thing I paid for Venmo this year for. This game right here. Damn good game, too. Want to know how much I paid for this?
How much?
As much as he was charging for
Yoshi's
the damn
Island,
CD.
folks.
$5. I got over.
That game was Yoshi's Island for my audio people.
The game was Wario Man. Super Mario Man.
Yo, that game was Hustle Man 64. So
Hustle Man 64. Let's make that game. That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yo, man, donations. Yo, what type of shit is that? All right, we done, man.
That was my my notes. I got pictures. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Godric. So Godric is a good friend of mine. He's been working on the game, but now he's got his own esports team. It's an African American team. It's called G Sports or GE or GE Sports. So whatever. It's kind of cool. G Sports Gaming. Here's the information.
Yeah,
G Sports Gaming.
Hold that up a little bit. Go up. All right. Go down a bit. So for my audio people, it's G Sports, GESPORTS Gaming. You can follow them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Twitch. I meant to say Twitch. Twitter, Instagram. I just said Twitter. Yo, I clearly want you to follow
Twitch, you went to Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch.tv/ GE Sports Gaming.
And they're based in Louisiana. Fun fact, though, he said that when he was at Evo last year, that one of the people on the team actually made it to almost winning one of the tournaments next to the guy who won the Tekken tournament. So one of his teammates was actually up against that guy. So they got a good team. And actually, a shout out to you, Efocutioner. I got this so that you could probably. I mean, they're only based in Louisiana, but maybe like hit them up to find out maybe if they want to be a guest on the show, maybe join the team if he's gonna expand it, so on and so forth. But yeah, so I just wanted to give a shout out. I
do like that. Yeah, we could. I do have a nice little guest segment that it's gonna be starting up. So yeah, actually.
Yeah, and then I can upload the pictures later. You can steal from those, have a good time, and go on from there.
I'm pretty sure they have a Mortal Kombat competition, team right there. Little KOF maybe. Well, I know they have Tekken, so okay, I'll give them a look-see a bit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely use a little team. So that's actually pretty good. You got anybody else you want to get the shout-outs to?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Colleen at Zenimax. Shout out to Ben at Konami. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Graham. He showed me love. Shout out to that Italian guy who called me on my shit and said he's not my personal photographer. I respect it, but you probably shouldn't hang out with people that you are almost. I'm gonna say hello to people. I mean, Efocutioner gets annoyed and stuff like that because I'm like, oh, I'm going over here, I'm going over there.
What do you mean? I don't get annoyed. What? I get annoyed.
In the past.
I get annoyed when people come to fucking talk to you, but they don't fucking look at while they're talking to you. That's my shit. There's certain shit and actions that kind of piss me the fuck off. Because it's like, why did you make the energy to do all that? All right?
I think I saw him too, and I just was like, I didn't even bother. All right. He's like, he's a little way in the distance.
All right, see, don't get it twisted. I love talking to fucking people. just keep it real with the shit. If you want to talk,
Yeah.
we could talk. If you're not interested in talking to me, you ain't even got to acknowledge me. You can just keep talking to the person. I'll be like, it's cool.
It's true.
But don't be like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Stefan Martello. He's a voice actor. He's on After Party. Go check out After Party. He recognized me from the music ground, so I'm mad love for that. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Orion, who I met there. Shout out to the main actor. I think his name is Greg Chung, who's on Judgment, that game that Sega and Atlas is producing. If you guys haven't checked that out. So I met him. He's following me on Twitter too. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Game Realms over there in Burbank. Maggie, I appreciate, man, you always show me like great, just good human being, like, you know, just respect, straight up. I love it. And who else? I know there's so many. Shout out to Shelly and the game, man. You put on the greatest power lunch.
Yeah,
shout out to Veronica Flint. She was on.
Should I just put this on repeat?
The Chimera era. Hope your meetings went well with Nintendo and Sony. I know you're gonna fucking rock it. That was gonna be insane. Shout out to, and thanks for the Oculus fucking Rift. I'm gonna do a video later about me opening all the goodies from that shit. That's just insane. And who else? Excuse me, I don't even know who else. Shout out to everybody at the Mix who fucking played the game. Aiden, Kenny, who else? Peggy, coming at the brunch. Shout out to the guys at Funktronic, Eddie, Carlos, Alan. You're not there anymore. You're with Skullgirls now, so congratulations.
Hey, congrats on that, man.
Paulina at Thunderful, who did the steampunk games. Man, there's so many people. Still score so many more. I mean, I don't want
just let me know. I got the cheer. I got the cheer button ready.
Yeah, let's see. We're just gonna go through. Oh, shout out to freaking Maggie. Yo, Maggie's dope. She's a good artist. Shout out to Whitethorn Digital. I love you guys for putting the damn thing together. You know, Jeff, Matt, Ashley, Grace, and Samantha. Shout out to Samantha, the mixer streamer / the community manager. Who else we doing? Nikolai. Who else we got here? Just go through the rest of it. And that's it, man. Shout out to all y'all. I love y'all. You made E3 great for me this year. You guys made E3 great for me. Shout out to Ed Moore. I remember you, man. We didn't get to catch up and stuff like that, but it's all good. Shout out to DeAndre Trey. Didn't get to see you either. Tio, tell him I know for sending me the pass.
Tio! Yo, you definitely get a cheer. So.
Yeah, man. You always support us. We love you, man. We definitely give you a shout out.
You get a daughter. It's not a negative daughter. It's a good daughter. You just get the.
Shout out to Metal Jesus. Shout out to John Riggs.
Yo, Metal Jesus.
Shout out to Tristan. Shout out to Ryan from Armor Games. Tristan who make Van Brace. Go check out Van Brace. Let's make it on your wish list. Shout out to Greg Miller. Shout out to all those people and everybody. Also, shout out to the composer who cares, who cares about kind of how I'm doing, but then wants herself. I'm just not going to drop her name.
I don't know how I feel. So how about this? I'll do this with some Dores, and this is disrespectful Dores.
Shout out to everybody who's still listening. We decided to just make this long one because of E3. Like, there's a lot going on. Hell, if Efocutioner went, it would have had a long ass one. It'd probably be 3 hours long. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, because I would have been talking.
It would have had a totally different story. I mean, we would have just met up, but it was like, oh yeah, shout out to Jillian from the who put on the Canada Expo. So glad you liked your gift. I know that you're gonna be, better and stronger as the days go on. Is there anything else?
Shout out to the King of Yo, hold on. Shout out to the King of the North, Kawhi Leonard, since we're mentioning Canada.
Sure.
I know you didn't see.
You're talking about the Raptors.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, that's good.
That's all I got.
Like I said, folks, E3, we lost. Gamer Composer won because he went.
That's all you gotta do is show up.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know, man. Sometimes.
Miss you this year again, bro. I know you got your own shit going on. You're trying to do things, so
hey,
get your shit together and come out next year.
You know what? Evo is looking high as a possibility.
I might be showing a ground at Evo, trying to get them to submit it at that extra note.
Fam,
today.
do you just want to go to Evo? We can just crash.
If a ground is showing at Evo, I'm fucking going. That's it. I'm fucking. If it's showing. If not, I'm staying my ass home. I got shit to do.
Really? You don't want to go to Evo?
Yeah. I mean, who knows between you now? You're going to do the fucking content in August now. I don't know what's going on with you.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, I might just fucking come out, man.
You fucking let us know. We'll talk about this. We don't
All
want
right, because I'm just saying, I kind of feel, I felt like, damn, I should have went to E3, but I'm like, and I just checked
I'm
my.
still here in August. I'm not moving out. So, but you want to be in
It's
Vegas,
crazy
so,
because I just checked my email notifications and I just saw like, oh, okay, shit, I actually could have.
Well, we'll let the listeners know if we're going to be
All
there.
right. Anyways, folks, let's it's that time of the show where we got to say goodbye because now we're just basically talking to ourselves. You know what time it is? Time for shameless plugins. Gamer Composer. You already did the shameless. Chronicles of Gamers. Fucking follow us on Play on Player.
Fucking follow us.
We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on fucking look. Give me a break on Twitch because I think I had a person message me. I was honest. My work schedule just got changed, so it's been a little difficult.
Damn.
So I'm like,
you got people shouting out. I love it.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy on that. I was like, oh shit, let me be honest with this person. I was like, look, my work schedule kind of just changed. They gave me more hours than I was supposed to, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't like streaming when I'm not like in my copacetic mood. Cause like I was still in like customer service mood where it's just like fam. So.
Man, you got on their case about like I'm gonna keep doing this shit for y'all and the people.
You're right, and the people. Yeah, I know. I gotta perform. So you're right. I respect that. I appreciate it. Keep me on my toes, folks. So thank you for the two people that messaged. One on the. Actually, that was like the first one. Most people, I get really tired. Some people just be messaging me on Twitter and then on Facebook. That's cool, but I do have the chronic. You know what? I'm gonna find a shorter.
People have their preference, man. People have their preference.
I know.
You tell the people the platforms, and this is how they want to message.
And I appreciate it, and I do respond. Y'all know I respond quick. I just be like, damn, it's because the email's too long. So I'm gonna get a shorter email name because I think that's what it is. The email's just too long for people to remember. So y'all fuckers just be messaging me.
Just let them hit you up. However, at least we're getting messages, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's funny because it's just like I want to say that to people. Look, I ain't mad. Keep messaging me the way you want to message me, but I definitely believe it's because the email is long. I haven't asked anybody yet, but I think it's because the email is long. So,
so now he's asking you guys.
Nah, that's cool. It's cool. Y'all can keep messaging me on Facebook because I mostly just get that in the Chronicles of Gamers Facebook page, and I should do a play on play. And, there's just like there's little shit. Anyways, I appreciate y'all messaging me. Thank y'all for actually still showing attention on that shit and calling me out because I'm like, yo, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I should definitely not let work distract me from this shit. So. I don't want to put the person's name out there, but I appreciate you, man. I appreciate both of y'all. So, and damn, that's all I got to say. Yeah. Anyways, though, thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. So, stay lit.